Hello everyone, Mike1217 here, welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. And we are back in Skyloft after visiting the Isle of Songs in the last episode. Basically all we really did in the last episode was solve this elaborate puzzle in the Island of Songs, and then we learned the song Roar's Courage, which we'll be using once we visit Faron Woods. That's kind of where the next segment of the game is. But before we do that, what I'm going to do in this episode is go around in the sky and get all the treasure chests that are available to us after getting Gauss cubes on the surface on our first visits to each of the three regions. And there are 6 treasure chests open to us right now. I'm trying to find Beetle actually, so I can purchase something from him before I go out and do this. There are 6 chests open right now. I've already taken the time to actually play without saving. Like I played before recording and checked out what's actually in all those chests. So I know what's in all those 6 chests that we have open. And I know that one of them is a heart piece, and that is exactly why I do that. I play beforehand, before recording, and I see what's in the chest, and then I just don't save my game. So that way I know if there's any heart pieces, so that way when I record, I don't pick up heart pieces, because obviously it's a 6-heart run, I don't want heart pieces. So yeah, I now know to skip the heart piece, so that's exactly why I do that. So yeah, I do know exactly what's coming in all those chests, and I will pick up all of them except for the heart piece, of course. And one thing that is very necessary is a wallet upgrade. And actually, this isn't really a upgrade, this is more of an addition to our wallet. I think the first time it was an upgrade, it was like the adult's wallet or whatever it's called. I really don't know what the difference is between an upgrade and an addition to the wallet, but either way, this, what we're going to buy right here, will increase our capacity from 600, which is what it is now, to 900. So after we pick this up, we'll be able to carry 900 rupees. This will cost us 100 of our own, so we'll be down to 333. So this is necessary for me to pick up when I'm doing this trip around to get these treasure chests, because 3 of these chests out here have pretty hefty rupee pickups, and I will be needing all the space that I'm getting right here to be able to carry those. Because in this game, I don't think I've ever really mentioned it yet, but this game, unfortunately, it doesn't do what Twilight Princess does. And if you pick up a rupee, like, if you pick up rupees that are too big for you to carry, like, you won't put them back in the chest. They'll be pretty much erased if you can't carry the rupees, which is really a shame. I don't know why they didn't continue with that. Okay, so what I want to do is press start, and well, not start plus. There is no start button on the Wiimote. So you can see we have 6 chests here. They're all kind of in a circle. The one that has a heart piece is this one right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put beacons down. I have 5 beacons I can place, and there's 6 chests, one of which I'm not going to get, so I can just put beacons on all the chests I'm going to get, skip the heart piece one down there, and we'll just go around like that. So that should be fun. I will be showing this, unless I really just run out of commentary, then I will speed it up. This is really our first real chance at taking a good look at the Sky overworld, because we really haven't done much here, other than just go straight to the regions. So yeah, the Sky overworld in Skyward Sword is a lot like the Wind Waker overworld, how there's just a bunch of islands just randomly around the overworld that you can visit, but it's not. I don't think it's nearly as good as Wind Waker's overworld, just because the islands in Wind Waker, they had a lot more going on them. It really is a major disappointment that a lot of the islands on the overworld here don't have much going on. This is an exception right here. This is something I won't be dealing with. This is kind of like a mini-game island, and you can win rupees over that, which is something that I would like to be able to do. But the process of getting that minigame available and playable is kind of a pain in the ass. You have to do like a big fetch quest to get that minigame available, so I don't want to do that. So, here's our first chest here. You can just drop off to it. And this is actually an island we could revisit, because there's another chest in this cage. Let's get rid of dowsing, just because I don't want that stupid outline. Yeah, there's another chest in this cage, but I can't get to that without a certain item that we don't have yet. So we can get this one. Again, when the chests are glowing this kind of blue-purple color, then that shows that we can open it. This isn't too important of an upgrade, but it's something nice to pick up. A small seed satchel, so now we can carry 10 extra Takey seeds. That's actually pretty good, because whenever I do use the slingshot, I do find myself kind of low on seeds. That is a good pickup. So our next chest isn't very close, actually. It's going to be a while. So this will allow me to kind of explain more about the Skyward world. Yeah, it's really disappointing, actually, to me that there isn't more to do on some of these islands. Like, I just think they could have been bigger and they could have had more going on, like little caves you can explore, maybe some somewhat mini dungeons that you can get like really important items in, or like not like required items, but just really good upgrades in. I just think they could have done more with this and added more to the exploration. That's all. So yeah, and the other thing is, a lot of the rocks that you're going to be seeing around here, a lot of them are just those speed boosting ones, where you go through the hole and you get a speed boost. You see there's some birds flying around with rupees. You know, they're like carrying rupees. I've never been able to pick one up though. There's a 5 rupee guy here. There is an attack that you get later on in the game with the bird that you can maybe use on those guys, but I don't know if you need to have that attack to take the rupees from them. Let's watch out for these tornadoes. I think this island right here, this is the one with the chest that has, this is where the heart piece is. That chest right there that has a heart piece in it. So we're gonna avoid that one. And we'll keep going to that island right ahead in the far distance. I could go for a boost, but ooh, I just got, yeah, there's actually octo rocks on top of those rocks that have boost in them, so look out for those. They're pretty accurate when they shoot rocks at you. And those do, I think, a full heart, so nothing too bad. There are a lot more of those cyclone things around here than I remember, so again, watch out for those. This island here, this is actually probably the most active island there is in the sky, other than obviously Skyloft. This actually is an island that plays a big role in the game if you're going to be doing more like towards like if you're going to be playing more towards 100% and getting everything. This building is called the Lumpy Pumpkin. It's kind of like a pumpkin soup bar type of place, and there's a major side quest that you do there that that will be pretty time consuming. I'll explain more once we actually, after heading towards the next island, so I have something to talk about. I'll explain this island a little bit more. We pick up an adventure pouch here, so this will add an additional space to this. So that's very nice. That's a good thing to pick up, because now we can maybe carry more bottles, and also I don't really need to be carrying 2 shields in my adventure pouch, so I'm gonna clear that out a little bit once we get back to Skyloft and get our new shield, which I'm very excited for. So yeah, there's a lot to do on this island. I would go inside, but I don't want to waste your time. I'm already wasting enough time going out and getting all these chests. Basically, the gist of what happens there is that, I'll just go ahead and summarize it. Part of the, like, what initiates the side quest is that you go in there and you find a heart piece on the chandelier, and if you like roll into the wall, you'll knock the chandelier down and get the heart piece. But as a result, you'll also break the chandelier, and the owner would get all mad at you, and he'll say, hey, you have to pay for that. So, and you don't just pay up front with rupees. He makes you do all these different chores to pay off the chandelier. So you'll be doing numerous different chores for him as part of the side quest to pay off the chandelier, which I haven't actually done in my normal file. There's this stupid harp playing thing you need to do for that I have a lot of trouble with. So yeah, that's what the Lumpy Pumpkin's all about. Again, it's kind of like a soup type of bar, so they do sell this kind of pumpkin soup, which at some points you do like deliver to other characters as part of the side quest. But I don't know what it actually does if you drink it. It might actually heal hearts, so that could be something worth looking into, but I'd rather just get normal red potions for that. I'm running low on bombs. I'm only at 2. I don't think we're gonna need any more. There is another chest on this island as well. Quite a few of the islands do have multiple chests on them, but there's only one open on here. And you get 100 rupees there, so that is very nice. That's kind of the start of our massive rupee pickup. That's only the beginning of it, trust me. So let's keep going. The remaining 3 islands are pretty close to each other, which is really good. They're right by Eldon over here. So these shouldn't take too long to get to. Now what I like to do with speedy travel with the bird is I like to kind of flap myself up, use a feather, flap up, use a feather, and then once I'm out of feathers, I kind of dash down. I'm really going in the wrong direction. I think I'm kind of out of center right here. It might be off center. It's easy to get off center with the bird, which is kind of unfortunate. And let's jump off to the top here. You'll see some islands that have they're kind of layered, and they'll have higher levels on them. Some of them will just be flat ground, but this one, there's a high ground and a low ground, so it's always good to try to land on the high ground first, so then you can just jump down to the low ground. It's kind of annoying when you miss the high ground and then you have to jump down and grab your bird again and then jump back onto the island. So there's another 100 rupees, so that is again very nice. You can see exactly what I'm talking about here. Let me get rid of these beacons, by the way, the ones I've already gotten, because I might get confused and accidentally go to the wrong island. I don't want that to happen. Okay, so we just want to go. Well, why do I have 2 beacons? I should only have. There's 2 blue lights. Oh, that's this one on top of me. Okay. So that's what we want to do. It's kind of like a lighthouse type of thing over here. Actually, I don't think it is a lighthouse. We'll see what it is once we get there. The island that we're heading towards now is actually another island that you can do something on, but I'm not going to worry about it. In fact, I'm not even sure what it is. I might actually go inside the building that's over here on this island. But yeah, the best way for me to move fast is just kind of flap up with the Wiimote, use your dash, flap up, dash, and once you run out of feathers, you tilt your Wiimote down to do the dive bomb thing, which goes a lot faster. But I'm really off-centered right now. So before I get this chest, I am gonna I'm just gonna walk in here. I'm not gonna do anything here. I just want to see what this is, if it is what I think it is. This is just okay. This is a mini game that you can play. I don't want to play it because I don't want to use up any rupees. I think he might charge you rupees, but you can play this, and basically what you do is that you slash this bamboo. I'm just gonna go ahead and do it. This is what you do is you basically want to slash the bamboo as many times as you can, and then you'll get scored on that, and then based on your score you might get a certain prize. Not gonna do it though. I might do it down the road if the prizes seem like they're worth it, but not right now. Let's just get this chest behind here, and this is pretty good compared to what we've been getting. We had those 200 rupees, and you really haven't seen nothing yet, because when we open up this chest, we will get an orange rupee, or gold rupee I should say, worth a staggering 300 rupees. That is exactly why I picked up that wallet extension, because when I did my practice run of this to see what's in all the chests before recording, I got that with my 600 cap, and I only got like 5 rupees out of it or something like that. So that's exactly what I'm talking about with this game. It's kind of unfortunate how they don't do the Twilight Princess thing where if you don't have enough room for the rupees, you put it back. So if you're not too careful, you could waste 300 rupees there. So that's why it's always good before you go out getting treasure chests that you don't know what's in them. It's always good to make sure you have a pretty decently sized wallet and you have enough space for it. Otherwise, you know, like that just sucks whenever you wasted 300 rupees like a gold rupee like that. That just sucks. So don't let that happen. I don't know how else I'm going to be getting other wallet upgrades. I might have to do this major side quest, like the the Gratitude Crystal side quest, which I think I have explained, but I'll explain it later if I do ever have to do it. But this is Gratitude Crystal side quest. If you played this game, you might know what I'm talking about. That takes place in Skyloft, and really all around the sky. And you can get some pretty good prizes out of that as well. So that could be worth doing, actually. Like, doing part of it. Not doing the whole thing, but just doing part of it. I'll look into that later, but right now I'm not concerned about it. Now I am ready to move on to the next area and actually move on to the main game. But first, let's pick up some upgrades and stuff, shall we? Let's get our new shield. You can see there's a new shield right here. This is the Sacred Shield. So this one can handle both fire and electric. If you remember, the wooden shield couldn't handle fire, and the iron shield couldn't handle electricity. Well, this can handle both. So this is pretty much... This is going to be the shield that we're going to be using throughout the rest of the game, really. I'll say that right now. We're not going to be using the iron or wooden shield anymore. I wish we could sell those, actually, and get money back from them. And, of course, we get that awesome camera angle again with the shop owner running away. Very nice. Okay, how am I doing with time? I'm actually... Yeah, okay. I'll end the episode pretty soon after I get all this crap done. Okay. So we can equip that. Let's get out of here. Let's see. Equip this. I'm gonna put the other two shields away. Again, I just wish you could sell them. That'd be so much nicer. I can get money back from them. I'm also gonna check out this guy and see if he has anything. I don't think he does, actually. Any upgrades. So I don't think I'm gonna waste my time with that. I don't really care for upgrades right now. Well, maybe I will check it out. But let's do item check right now. Yeah, I mean, this is an end of a rather uneventful I guess it was an eventful episode, but it isn't like the main game or anything, so some people might not be interested, but I'll just stick all this boring stuff at the end. So if you don't want to keep watching, if you don't want to watch all the boring stuff, then go ahead and click out of the video, I guess. Okay, so this is actually our first time using item checks. This is how it works. It's basically like a bank. So we'll get rid of these shields right away, because we're never going to be using these shields again. At least I don't think we will. Unless we do happen to break this shield. This shield is breakable, and I'll show kind of more how it works later. Let's get the seed satchel in here just in case. Might as well. We have all these open spots in it, really nothing else to do. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Let me check the upgrade guy, and then I'll be done with the episode. I don't think there's anything to get here. That'd be fun if we could upgrade our shield right away. But yeah, the shield can break. Basically how this shield works as far as the meter goes is very nice. Is that, yeah, we can't do the beetle. I kind of was hoping we could. We need 2 hornet larvae to do it. We have 1, so we're 1 hornet larvae away from being able to upgrade this. Let's see, this, we need Dusk Relics, which we'll be getting pretty soon. Jelly Blobs, I'm kind of surprised we don't have very many of those. We can get those from Chews. And we also get those from those small scorpion things in the desert, so I can worry about that as well. And the bug net, I don't really care to upgrade. Need Tumbleweed for that. And I don't really care to upgrade the seed satchel, I'm just gonna look just for the hell of it. Okay, so I really want to get Jelly Blobs so I can upgrade this. So I'm going to keep an eye out for Chew Jellies, and if I have to, I might just, off-screen, I'll go back to the Linear Mining Facility and kill some of those small scorpions and get Jelly Blobs from there. I will do that, because I really want that upgrade for the slingshot, so I'll try to get that soonish. But anyway, that's going to be it for this episode of Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. Next time, we will head into Faron for the 2nd time and see what is going on there. So thanks for watching, guys. This has been Mike1217, and I will see you in the next episode of Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. Peace out.